I don't know how long we were actually in the truck, but we were there for quite some time, maybe a few days, I don't know. And at the entrance to get into the cattle truck, there was another family. There was two brothers and two sisters. The youngest sister was a baby in arms, and the baby never stopped crying because she was hungry, and it cried and cried, and it was driving us all absolutely insane with the noise. And all of a sudden, the baby stopped crying, and we thought, great relief, fantastic, not realizing at the time that the baby had died. And it was only when the cattle truck came to a standstill, when the mother kept holding the baby, and the guards grabbed the baby from her arm and threw it into like a sack. Not knowing, obviously, at the time, that we were going to meet up with that family. They moved into, they were in the same barracks as I was in, and that's where I became friendly with this Sultan St. Cullis, who we became friends immediately.
When you came off the truck, at the cattle truck, what greeted you? Where were you? You were what age at the time? Remind us. You were.
I was just 3.
3 or 4 years old, and you're trying to comprehend. So what do you see? What do you remember?
Well, when we got off, there was a lot of dogs barking. Alsatians were barking, and there was a lot of noise and commotion. But then afterwards, we were moved into some sort of a room where we had to give my mother had to give our names and our ages and where we came from.
And were you, when you went into the camp itself then, did they separate you, or how did that all work?
No, we were hosed down with like fire hoses, and the water came just rushing at you. Very frightening, because my mother held on to both of us very, very tight because the water was coming at us. And since then, I didn't have showers for years. I could only use a bath. I still can't bear if I go into a swimming pool, water being splashed around me or a lot of water around me, because it was terribly frightening to have this huge force of water coming at you.